you are learning web development and you want to learn HTML from very beginning, so you are in the right place. I'm going to teach you HTML from very scratch, even you don't know anything about it, and up to a next level. I'm going to end this series up to HTML5. So hello guys, this is Pro Programmer and welcome to my channel. So let's get started. First of all, the requirement for the HTML, writing a HTML scripts are a text editor. You can simply use your default notepad, or you can use external text editor like Sublime Text. Let's talk about HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and it is a script that is used to display a content over a web. Suppose you face source. Okay, now you can see these are the HTML elements, and these are the CSS elements. And one web page is made up of HTML, CSS, and JS. For HTML is used to identify the elements over a web, and CSS is used to design a web elements to make it more beautiful. Okay, so you understand what is the use of HTML. So let's begin the basic documentation of a HTML. First of all, open your text editor. You can use any text editor you like, but I like to use this one for now, and I also recommend you to use this text editor for learning, for in a learning phase. In a future you can use other. Okay, the basic requirement, the main tag over a HTML page is HTML itself, HTML tag. Okay, now you can use HTML in both small and capital letter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the main tag to open an HTML. I like to show you side by side. Okay, this is a HTML web page, suppose. Okay? And this is, you can see, this is a title part. Okay, this is called a title, and this is a header part, and this is a body. So I like to put something in this part. Okay, first let me save this element. Let me save it in a text and put it as a all file type, and put as a anything you like. I like to give as test dot html. Okay, save it, and for running that, simply close this, and you can see a file is created as a HTML. Okay, so open it. So you can see here is nothing. Here is showing a title of html dot test.html, and this is default because there is nothing, so it's just showing its name, and there is nothing in a body. So this is this part from this line to overall parts of this white surface is called a body, and this is called a head. So I want to put some title over here. Okay, so for that open that. Okay, open that and write a tag. For head, we have to write head. Head. It's very simple, guys, and we always have to close our tag. So let's see AD. So our head tag is open and close. So inside a head, this is a title. Okay, this is a title. So we need to write a title. So we have to write a tag name title. T T E title. T I T L. So I like to put a title as a TES. Okay, let me save it. When you save it and refresh it, you can see the change over here. Okay, this is a this is a this is a title. So let's make a body. Let's put some content over a body. So for the body, we have to open a body tag. BODY body, and we also we also close the body. When this tag is created, so if you like to put the content, okay, suppose I like to put something or write something like hello world, then okay, save it, and now you can see the content over a body. You can see a content over a body. Now about let's discuss about uh, some elements some elements which is required to create some elements which is required to create a web page. First of all, I like to discuss about a paragraph. Okay, so for the paragraph, if I want to make a paragraph, then I simply put tag p tag p in front of the text. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We put over here also. Okay, then put it and just save it and see what the change. So you can see it is it is as it is because it is in a same paragraph. So let's put some more content over. Simply here. Now you can see a difference here. This is the problem note. Break it down. Let's save it and let's see the change over our page. Now you can see our article is over here. Now in this way you can put a many paragraphs over a single paragraph over a page. If you like to add more, you can simply add more like this, save it. See, you can, in this way you can put more than 2 paragraphs. So we see how to make a paragraph. Suppose I like to break it after I specify, then how can I do it? So for that, there is a tag named br, which resembles the meaning of break the line. Okay, so after this I put a tag named br, then you can see the change over. Now you can see change. So you can put br tag everywhere you want to, wherever you want to break a line. Suppose up, 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 uh, up is here. Now let's put. Now you can see the change. Now you can see the change here. See. In this way, you can use paragraph tag and a break line tag for creating a paragraph and more. So for the furthermore, suppose if I like to align this tag in a middle, then what can I do? So for that, you have to go in a paragraph tag and write code name e and align is equal to. I like to align it in center. Then save it. Okay, you can see the changes over here. You can simply do a line left, right. You can write simply change a left, and this is right, a right, so right, r, right, then the changes. In this way, you can align your paragraphs and changes. So this is about how can we create a paragraph and break the lines. So let's talk about formatting the element. So let's suppose if I want this paragraph bold, then how can I do this? For that, just simply go after a paragraph and write B in front of the text. So and close it for stopping its effect. Okay, now when you reload it, you can see the changes over here. Now it is bold, and if I want it to make as italic, then what can I do? I simply go over here. You can put the bold effect italic as well as bold. I'm doing the same, so just write I in front of the text and close it after the text. Now you can see the changes over here, friends. Okay, now there are different other elements like strong, soft, which do the same thing. If you write put the tag name strong in front instead of v, then it shows the same result. So I'm not going to discuss about that. So in this way you can format, change the style of your text. So let's discuss about headings and lines. Okay, for the heading, if I want to put a heading for this paragraph, let me change it in a center first. Okay, and you can put it anywhere you want, but I like to in a center, nice. And if I want to put the heading over for this paragraph, particular paragraph, I just simply go above that paragraph and write a tag name as one. There are 6 types of heading. First of all, I like to uh, tell you about the first as one tag, as one heading tag. Okay, so I put a heading tag like A R T A L S article. Okay, see the changes over here. Now this is a heading tag. Heading H1 heading effect. Now there are 6 headings. They are adds 1 to 6. Let me show you what how it does it. Okay, six. Let's see the change by refreshing the page. Now you can see the different size and its style of heading according to the ad tag. So you can see S1 have a biggest, largest tag over here. So this is all about a heading. Okay, now let me see another tag name. If I want to put a horizontal line over b before uh, before the article paragraph, then I just simply go over here and write hr tag hr tag create a line. You can see a horizontal line over here. Okay, so this is all about headings and paragraphs and a horizontal line. So let's talk about let's talk about how can we now let's talk about an elements. What is the elements of HTML document? So elements is content. Suppose this p tag and b tag, I tag and beer tags are all elements of the HTML document. Okay, so you have to understand that. And what is an attribute? Attribute is simply this. I use align center. This is a attribute of a p. You can use this attribute in other tags too. Okay, which is visible. So there are 2 types of elements, which is closing tag, which can be closed or which cannot be closed. Suppose this beer tag and hr tag. Suppose this beer tag you can see this BR tag doesn't have any closing point, and this HR tag also don't have any closing point, but this P tag and any other tag have a closing point. So there are two types of tags you have to understand about that. And attributes, there are different attributes for a single tag which help to enhance their properties in a web page. Okay, so let's talk about a font. Suppose if I'm not satisfied with the size of this paragraph, okay, then I simply go over here and put a tag name font and font, okay, font, and I like to we have to close it after a paragraph and put an attribute size, okay, the size called apply. I will put 100 px. Okay, you can see the change is over here. So in this way you can change the size of the paragraph. You can px refers to a pixel, okay, don't confuse in that things. You can simply use 102, but px is a standard form to specify the size of the articles. I mean size of the text. Okay, so let's talk about images in our HTML document. So we discussed about elements and paragraphs, headings, many more. But I want to put a image in this HTML document. Then how can I do that? So for that, you simply go over here. Okay, you simply go over here where you want to put a image and write a tag name img, which identify this is a tag to include a image in a HTML page, and src for identifying the location of the image. Suppose these two things are in a same location, so I can just use it as its direct name. Suppose conv.png. Okay, so I will put name over here, conv.png. You should be really sensible while putting the extension of the image. Okay, conv, not man. You have to always go and look over properties and which type of image it is. If it is png, then you should put a png. If it is jpg, you have to put a jpg. Okay, let me see. Let's save it. And okay, you can see image in a web page. So how can we customize its size? Okay, let's customize its size. You can customize its size in two ways. First, by w. First of all, write width, means width w id width called wdt can either put it in a percentage, or you can put it in a px. I like to put it in a px, so I like to put 100 px and height at ei. Let's say height equal to again 100 px. Let me see how it looks like. Save it and reload it, and you can see the changes over here. So you can, in this way, you can customize size. But one important thing I should discuss is that if you have another uh, another image in another location, you have to put a full path. If you have both files in the same directory, then only you can directly put his name. Okay, you should be really concerned, really um, to be really to always understand that to always understand that. So let's talk about links. Okay, so we discussed about heading, fonts, and paragraphs, br, images, and page. How can we put create a page? So let's let's learn how can we put a link over a page. Suppose if I want to jump into another page by clicking something. Suppose okay, let's create another page. Let's okay, HTML. Okay, let me yes the link, close it, save it in a.html. You can simply put any name you want, but this thing, so let me one one with a notepad again. So for that, let me put a simple uh, text. For linking that, you have to put a tag name a for indicating it is as a link, and b at ref 5 as a location of that file. The file is in the same directory, so I put its name as pk click the email. Okay, so for this, let's put here, click me, and let's close a link text, save it, let's paste it out here. So you can see the click me link. Click OK. Now this works really fine, and in this way you can click create a link. Suppose if I want to put this link in this image tag, if I want to click this and go over there, then you simply have to do is that you simply have to put this tag over here. Okay, you have to put a image tag between a half if you want to do that. Let me do that. Save process, then reload this. Now you can click and go over here. So in this way the half tag work to link to pages. So let's let's discuss about a list, which is very important in a HTML. So I want to put a list. There are two types of lists. There are order list and unordered list. Suppose first of all I want to put a order list, then let's go over here. This new, this is clear. So I want to put a order, then I simply do what is put a tag name OL, which means a order list, and close it OL. And between that order list we have to put another tag name li, which means a list, one of the list of a order list. Okay, li. Okay, first of all I put a ready grade, okay, and another list as green, yeah, and green, and another list as a blue. Okay, now let's save it and run it. Like, okay, then do that. Okay, between this, save it and this. Now you can see 1 2 3, these are listed automatically in a web page. In this way you can use order list. Okay, in this way you can use order list. For unordered list, like uh, not showing a number but other things, so for that you just have to use ul instead of ol. Okay, you save it, reload it, and you can see our list is ready. So in this way you can create a order list and another list. So let's talk about let's talk about a table. So for creating a table, create a table, you need to put a tag name table, table, okay, and close it, the table. Always should close the tag. And for now, between this table tag we have to put a table row. For that let's take TR is indicate as a table row. In a table row, first table row, okay, this first table row, we have to put as it as a TD. We can put a TH. TH stands for table heading. Let's use it. TH, okay, and close it again. TH and write something to write S and okay. Again write table heading. Okay, and again close it. Okay, and write a data in the front page. Name. I like to put a name. And again th and again close it. Th okay. This here. So let's save it. How is it look like? And identify a border. So let's put a border. B-O border is for two one. Okay. Now you can see the table. Yeah. So you can see a border. Okay, and the table is successfully formed. First row, which is table. This is the table heading, and we have to put a table data like after a table that row. If I want to put another table heading, then you can simply add th and add that thing such thing. And for that, for putting value in a sn, you simply have to put ed, okay, close it, e, and put the data one here, and again a td. Td name as j and john. Save it and see the data over here. In this way you can add more and more and more and more according to your voice. You have to close part over here and close it too. Don't forget to do that. Okay, for adding more you can just simply change one and zone, and this you can put more data as you want. Okay, suppose I want to put more data, then simply put this. Maybe you can put table data like this. So in this way you can create a table. So let's talk about a block. So if I want to create a block block of the article, then I simply use a tag name div. It is very tag, guys. It will be used in everywhere in a bootstrap to create your website responsive. So focus in this and div. I just use div tag to create a block. Okay, simply use div something. Save it and let's see the change over here. Look as look paragraph here, but the difference between paragraph tag and a div tag is that div tag supports the elements like the table, image, but paragraph tag only supports the text format. So let's make it colorful by let's change the background color of our of our block. Okay, this is equal to and green. Save it. So for changing the color of the text and background over here, here is a very nice idea. For that, you have to go inside a head tag, right? Tag, but guys, it is also a part of CSS. Okay, so you can write a CSS in two ways as attributes, also a CSS which both method. First, see this one tag, and if I want to put div 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 as a background as a green or whatever you want, then indigo DACK tag. Okay, and yes, COLR color, not COLR only. Okay, and what colon and a semicolon between that colon. Okay, don't forget to put this sign, guys. GRN. Okay, save it. Okay, you can see the changes over here. Now this text is not saying nice. Okay, for I like to change the text color, then you simply go over here and write, okay, write COLOR color colon and semicolon between that color name W Y. Okay, you can see the changes here. You can use different style more things what I like. Okay, and you can specify the height and width of the block. Suppose I like to put a width of width colon and semicolon. see the change over here, guys. This is change. Okay, so this is the characteristic of a div, which will be very useful in our future tutorial. So another method to use style tag as attributes to change the colors. So suppose I like to change the color of this thing, this text, and I simply go over here and write DYC tag. Okay, to inside the shading tag or any text you want, go over here. The style is called under double inverted comma. You have to write those. So if only I just have to change color the column, semicolon, between the name, the save it. Now you can see the changes here. You can change the color, and using these things you can make a beautiful web page, basic colorful web page. Okay, so this is it for a blog, and let's discuss about a form. Suppose if I like to create a form like registration, anything, for that you just have to write a tag name, user tag name, form, for form, form. So there are different attributes under the form, but I would teach you about that when we will be studying PHP to make this form functionable. If using only HTML, we cannot use the form functionable. So just leave it, and under the form you can use tag name input, input, input. Okay, ut input, and close the input. Okay, right, whatever, suppose like, so let me write name name. Okay, and write a type, type. What will be the type, type of the input field? So let me write text, text, and its name, name is equal to its name as a name. Let's put other two. Put more. Okay, and class name and age 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 is age is number, so we change the text into new number, okay. And if you want to put a password, then hit password and change a type into a password because it is a type of password. Save it. Let's see the change over here. Now you can see the changes. Let me see. So we see our form is here. So they are in the same line. Separate them. You can just use a VR tag. Remove this div form. Okay, here form. Like the name is, then password, and there is another type of input field that is that is type submit. That is MIT submit. Okay. For the for this there is another attribute name value to put its name as a save save and see the changes over here. Now you can see change. Okay, so this is all about form and the input types. This is it, guys. This is a basic tutorial on HTML and basic guides on HTML using these. Please play on these tags and use a new tags, new attributes, and search for it. And after watching this video you get some concept about how can we use tags and attributes in HTML page, create different things in a HTML. So thanks for watching, guys, and in next video I'll be talking about HTML5. Okay, so this is a basic HTML, and HTML5 will be a little bit more advanced than this. So thank you, have a great day.